Hello, we're looking today to see if the queen in the pushing cage that we put in a few days ago has been accepted and is laying in the hive and hopefully doing well. So here we go. So she should be right down, I believe, in here. Let me turn this around so I can see what I'm shooting. So she should be right down in here. Hopefully laying some eggs and hopefully making friends with all the other workers in here. Look at that, bunch of bees festooning on the bottom of the frame. This is a medium frame in a box that's built for deep frames, so there's extra space under here, and they're just trying to build some comb underneath it to fill that space. Set them to the side for now. And this is the tricky part because I don't want to inadvertently open the cage without doing it on purpose. So and it looks very promising. If you look in there, we only had one queen in there, and now, gosh, there's probably, I don't know, 50 other bees in there. It's quite crowded. The queen is moving along right in this corner right now. But I think now is the time to open her up and see what everybody else thinks of her. There's lots of bees on the other side. I'm gonna kind of brush them off just to have fewer bees to deal with. And I'm not particularly happy about doing this, but it's just something we gotta do. So. Set this camera up to see a little bit better. Okay. So as you can see, the bees are very interested in this cage. I'm going to just kind of gently bring some of them off. And there is a lot of activity inside. She had plenty of bees to make her own. Okay. Cage is off. She is now free to move around, and hopefully what we're looking for is a bunch of bees that just don't care that she's moving around. She's right here, if you're able to see. We'll flip this around. Let's see, there she is. So right now, you see there's a bunch of other bees here that are much more interested in honey and eating. Nobody's really too worried about her. She looks like she might even be a little hungry. But considering that she's not getting chased, she is not getting tackled, seems to be pretty successful. Nobody else on the comb, on the frame way over here, or anything is like going after her. So I would assume that they're all very familiar with her pheromones and happy to have her. At this point, we really shouldn't see any more queen cells unless I missed one, which I can't imagine I would have by this point, but I guess it's possible. And where'd she go? She's right there. Now there are bees crawling over her and everything, but I think they're much more interested in the honey and eating. When they get smoked, their first instinct is that wildfire is happening and it's time to gorge on honey because they may have to leave. And so that's what is happening here, is that they smelt the smoke from my smoker. And that's what happens when any beekeeper smokes a hive. It typically takes their attention off the beekeeper and more puts it more on honey and, you know, a little bit of a panic. So I'm very excited. She's been taken. So now she's gonna go. She'll start going out all over this comb, filling comb with eggs. And actually, if we can get in here close, you may be able to see some eggs already. Now it's gonna be hard to see with the camera, but maybe I'll look again. Oh yeah, we got eggs. She's laying. She's still hanging out over on this side of the frame. Right there. Anyway, it's kind of cool today. I'm going to put them back in and let them do their thing. And for the rest of this, I will just set this up so you can see me going through the rest of the frames here. Nothing special, I'm just going to be looking to make sure that behavior seems normal. No pests are in here, which I don't think there will be. Lots of new bees already. Both this frame and the frame that the queen was on was full of capped brood, larvae, and eggs. And they're all emerging. I would imagine the next week all of the capped brood that's in here will be open cells ready for the queen to start laying eggs. And these guys will be ready. I don't know, there seems like a lot of bees in here. They'll be ready for a regular size hive box. Hopefully we'll build that up and be able to overwinter them. Nice frame of honey. It's even got some capped here on the end. And then here's that frame of pollen that we were holding off. It seems like they've been going through it pretty well. I may need to see if I got another frame of pollen in the big hive to put in here. Everything looks good in here. We got the queen, she's laying. And now we got a new hive. So I had the smoker over here while we were doing all that, and the wind shifted and was blowing smoke over the top of this for quite a while. So what it looks like now is that they're all having their back ends up in the air, and they're spreading a pheromone saying that, hey everyone, this is where home is. Doing this all across the top. They have glands on their abdomen, and their wings are fanning that pheromone out to everybody else. Even got some doing it here on the front. Just an interesting way to signal everyone to come back to the hive. And that's it. Thanks for watching.